Hi everyone, this is Dave of Salty Cat Gaming, and in today's episode, Zach's joining us, and we have our ghoul makeup on for Halloween season, and we're playing another episode of Don't Look Back. And in this one, we're doing The Well in the Woods, which is one of the scenarios that comes in the main box set, where our survivors have thrown coins into a random wishing well in the woods.
Don't do that.
Yeah, never do that. The coins got thrown back out because they weren't good enough. And now this killer's chasing us until we break the curse. And we break the curse by investigating 3 points on the map. And once we investigate those points on the map, we have to bring back the artifacts we find from these ancient spellcasting rituals and throw them into the well to finally break the curse of whatever's coming after us.
Don't want to know. So
let's take a look at the board and we'll go over the survivors. All right, so for this game we have Ranger Sandy out with the kids. We have the camp counselor, who's Dr. Grange. Ranger Sandy comes with a pistol, and then once per turn, she may target a killer model within her awareness. And then that killer will move into base to base with her, so she can kind of draw it to her. Mm-hmm. Sandy, Dr. Grange can, as a quick action, move 2 terror from any friendly model within 2 inches, or move 3 from herself. Okay. So she's very good about psychoanalyzing. And then any character within 4 inches of her adds the +1 to their fright. Okay. And then you have Max.
Max, and he's got a skill called Baby Blues. May give a female model within his awareness a free move action directly toward Max once per turn. Okay. It gives you some options. And then he's got an item, a baseball bat, which is worth 3 injuries when hits as a melee, and it has a special rule. If the killer has any injuries and takes injuries from the baseball bat, the killer is moved back 2 inches. So it has like
so he smacks the back. Mm-hmm. The back.
And then the last character today is Kat, and she has a skill called Quick Hands. She can make a search the area action as a quick action once per turn, where normally it would be a long action. And then anyhow, she's got a skateboard. When Kat makes a second move action, she may add 2 inches to the move action when she is not indoors. So she'll be able to do that this whole...
Which is funny to see her skateboarding around the forest.
She's got one of those off-road skateboards.
I guess. Bro. And then we have 3 points of investigation. They're spread to the corners.
So they've thrown they've made a wish in the well that no one should wish in. Something has rejected their wish and thrown their coin back. And they've known of the curse, but ignored any warnings. They heeded no warnings. So now we've got to go and investigate what may be the source of the curse. And as it turns out, it's these 3 things. We've got to get our relics out of investigating these 3 points of interest, throw them back into the well without dying.
So your friends have convinced you to make a wish at the Midnight Well. Making the wish was easy. Living to see if it comes true is another thing altogether.
Yay!
And then we start with 3 fright tokens in the middle, and then starting from round 2 onwards, we'll be adding another one in the middle. And then round 8, we can summon help. And we're going to, this means we put a supporting character in the middle. So someone shows up to help us just to get murdered. And then we go 12 rounds. So we have 12 rounds to go to each of these locations, investigate, and then bring the artifact once we're successful back to the well.
Do we lose if people die or anything? A certain number, we just got to get everything back.
You just got to get everything back. This isn't like 3 have to survive to get away.
It's all up to you, Ranger Sandy.
Turn 1. So the killer, we're using the template killer, the Living Curse. So she looks very much like a certain movie with a well.
With circles involved.
And she'll basically be coming out to scare us a lot. She tends to kill people through terror. So round 1, we have Fright Face. Let's see if they activate. They'll activate on a 10+. I think you rolled a 8, so they won't activate this turn. Okay. It's great. And then it's the killer phase. Killer's an out, so it doesn't matter. There's no lights to flicker on and off. Okay. So character phase.
All right.
Which
I
one?
can just have like Kat, since she's on this edge, like beeline to the next, like the first POI, I guess.
Yeah, I think that'd be good. The one behind there's one behind those trees.
Yeah.
Yep.
Let me borrow the range ruler. Dave won't let me use a kitchen knife for this, but I protest. She's going to do that move 2 thing.
So she's skateboarding?
Well, actually, should we get her some gear first since she does the quick action search the area? Or do you think...
Yeah, it wouldn't be bad because we're going to... I mean, the killer keeps coming back once it's out, so...
Okay. Let's just have her... I'm going to have... It's 2 inches to a jump scare thing? A source?
Right.
Okay. So.
And for jump scares, we're saying the big clusters of woods.
Like the biggest.
Yeah,
green.
So she could go around this one.
Yeah, I'm going to try to have her like... I don't know how likely that is, but... And then maybe too slow. We may have to just try to like eat it and then peel off terror as we're able or something.
Right.
But she's made a move, and then she's going to use her quick hands skill, which is she can make a search the area action as a quick action once per turn. And so that would be her second action. And so she needs to do awareness 11. 1 through 11 will succeed.
6, so she made it.
And then now we roll a d10, right?
Yeah, to see if it's weapon or item.
Okay. 2.
So it's going to be a weapon.
Hey, that's what we need.
I mean, even if it's outside, 10.
10. So that's a, how is it? A minus
That's
11?
So
minus
a
3,
2 on a 10 is the same thing Seth got in the other game. She just found a katana.
Okay.
Laying out in the woods.
Alright. This is a really weird woods.
Yeah, she found an antique blade. You know, it says an antique blade. It shows a katana, but, you know, that could be like a rusted steak knife.
Or like a Civil War era saber.
Right. Yeah, that's what she finds. It glows in the dark.
That's part of this cursed area. Right. That this is some kind of haunted.
Right.
I mean, we don't know if this is in the U.S. or where it is. So.
Right. What's Max doing?
Max is going to... Let's toward him. That doesn't help us. He's just going to do...
Double move?
Well, do we want him to go elsewhere? Because she's going to be able to like go faster, kind of.
I mean, if you want, I'm going to keep mine together. If you wanted, because you're going to need someone with a high awareness, because it's a penalty of -2 to investigate.
They both have pretty good awareness, 10. He's got a weapon, so there's not as much need to search anything. So, I mean, I could just have him shoot towards another
Sure,
3 lives.
if you want him to, you know, go off by himself in the horror movie.
I mean, look, someone's got to do it. He's got a move of 4 as well.
Yeah, he's
so this is
been working out
here. And we want
he doesn't skip leg day.
A couple inches. He's the abs. I don't know why I've never had a.
So I'm gonna have you move mine too. So mine will both do a double move.
Okay.
We'll go diagonal, and we'll try to go for this one that's hiding back.
Okay. What's your move range?
They're both 4 inches, okay. So let's do a double move, and just come out 8.
Like
I have to go towards those though. That'll be fine because Dr. Grange can like diagnose me as we walk.
Fair enough, you think?
Yeah, that's fine. She can be talking to the park ranger and be like, what is your childhood like?
What's about your mother?
Okay, so that was round 1. Round 2. Roll to see fright tokens activate.
Okay, here we go. D10. A 1? A 1.
They do not activate.
Okay.
Which is nice. All right, so then killer phase. Killer doesn't activate.
No more tokens appear? It's at the end of round 2, or?
Oh, I'm sorry. So round 1, the tokens didn't.
Just remember there was like a scenario-related thing about tokens appearing starting some point.
Actually, last round, since the tokens didn't activate, one should have been added. So it's like all this fear building up. And now the tokens didn't activate again. So we keep adding.
Oh.
So more and more fear is just being built up.
Not the, what is the round 2 trigger thing or whatever comes if it is in round 2? For the scenario though. I thought you start building fear.
3 rounds starting round 2, 1 adds.
Okay.
So maybe we just so I don't think we double add. I don't think that makes sense. So I think.
So we had one from round 1 because we didn't have them activate.
So I think what we're going to do instead is, the rules say that from round 2, 1 gets added to the center. It doesn't really make sense to have the 1 roll fail and add 1 when they don't activate. So we'll just have 1 from now on, starting in round 2.
Okay.
We'll just start adding to the middle.
Okay.
So basically, it's called an overflow of evil. So it's like all this evil from the land or whatever's happened is gushing up.
They've
it just hasn't.
Wish.
Right. It hasn't exploded out yet.
Right,
so it's just going to keep building.
The ectoplasm hasn't
Right.
reached critical
Which,
levels yet or something.
now that I know there's that many there, I'm probably going to have to walk the long way around.
Well,
all right.
What is it? How, 2 inches for that or that?
Yes.
Right.
Oh no, it's
I don't
four.
know.
It's 4 inches for these.
Oh, Lord, never mind.
2 inches for jump scare, I believe.
Well, so Cat's going to activate and move.
Okay.
She's going to do like 4 inches to avoid some jump scaries. But she gets the second move thing with a +2 to move range, so...
So she's booking.
I don't know. Can she get in there without it being 2 inches to terrain? Sure, why not?
It's going to be weird if someone pops out and taps her on the shoulder. I followed you. Hope you don't mind.
Is that, I mean, I don't know. Is that even fair to call that 2 inches?
You're definitely not 2 inches from the left one.
All right. So let's just say that she's got to take a jump scare, because I
Okay.
don't think there's actually a way to skirt by that. So
Okay.
she needs a
D10.
D10.
5.
Five.
Why do you keep...
I don't know. It's your funny dice.
Is there any
rolling
characters
table
within
trick.
8 inches?
No.
So something taps her on the shoulder. She doesn't know what it is, and she gains a point of terror.
Okay. Fair enough. Okay.
All right. What's max?
Maximum. He's just
Maximum
gonna,
effort.
Yeah, he's just gonna haul it that way still, I think. So he can go 8.
Okay.
Which that should be
You're almost...
4, 8.
Okay.
He did avoid baddies.
So
baddies.
each of them are going to gain 2 points of terror. I think it's actually better if I can go around the long way and try to stay away from, like, this pile up. Although technically, I guess they're all... They shouldn't be spread out like that. They should probably all be...
I didn't do it this time.
So we'll just do... we're just kind of going to move the long way. And I'll have to do a jump scare for them on the other side of these woods here.
Okay.
So the first one... We'll see, that's the doctor.
For them together, or how are we doing that?
No, we'll do them independently. So
Okay.
although they may like trigger together. So Ranger Sandy got 6, which is the tap on the shoulder. So it's just the doctor being like, "Hey, it's scary out here." And then the doctor rolls 3. So the doctor will. That's a flickering lights, but there's no lights because we're outside. So nothing really happens. They come in here, they get a little spooked.
Don't take terror or anything.
I took some terror from being too close with them
starting
activating.
off there. Okay.
All right, so turn 3.
Thrice.
You want to roll to see if the fright tokens activate?
Sure. There we go. 10.
They definitely activate.
Oh my.
So let's do this first one.
Okay. 10.
So that becomes the killer. So that's good. We'll do the killer in just a minute. The next one.
8.
+2, so that will roll again to see if you get above or below 10.
10.
So she is frenzied.
Okay.
Roll for the next one.
5.
That'll move 6 inches. That'll just move up here. Next one. So these both
6.
These both basically follow these two. So she appears.
Okay.
She's gonna appear 6 inches. I mean, this makes sense, is because she's 6 inches for the closest pack,
Okay.
and then she's gonna move towards the person with the highest terror.
Which is
So,
also-
yeah, which is both these characters. So that makes sense. The doctor and the ranger. So she's just gonna move. I mean, like this. So we each get. So her special thing is that it's 1 point of terror, I think, every time she moves.
moving, any which way, right?
Right. So, but that means him too. So
Okay.
she moved, and we all saw it. And then her attack is that she moves 3 inches. So we can have her like she moves this way 3 inches or whatever.
They all took 2 points of terror.
They all basically just took 2 points of terror because she's disjointed and
Not
popping.
her,
And
though, right? She's in cover. Cat is in cover. By
yeah,
those
she can't
3?
see it through the woods.
Okay, good.
So this killer all of a sudden appears and it's like popping and snapping and looking all weird and yeah.
I don't know the horror movie sounds.
Yeah, that's
They
exactly
sound
the
weird.
horror movie sounds. Okay, so that way, and then that was the killer phase.
Yeah, the killer phase. We did the tokens rather, and then killer phase.
Right, and then actually the killer, she's gonna go again because that actually happens when she first appears on the fright phase. So the fright phase for MO is she appears, she moves immediately towards someone, and then moves again to cause all this terror.
Oh.
Now it's her turn, so she does go again on the killer phase, and she's still going to target those of the highest terror, which will be over here. So she's going to move up, so we all take another point of terror. Then she'll use her attack number 1 On Ranger, is that right? No, on Dr. Grange.
Yep.
So it's a combat 14, but I have 5 tear on me, so it actually just needs a 9. She hits me, so she does 1 injury and 1 tear on the doctor. Doctor's now above, well, because the doctor has a +1, she's still okay.
Yeah.
And then she does her natural crawl away 3 inches and causes 1 more tear for all of us.
Okay. Well, I'm already at my fright thing for Max.
Yeah, my characters are all above their fright, so this is great.
Oh boy. Well, you can help each other, right?
Right.
To some degree.
Well, Dr. Grange can.
Because I can pull Max back if we want to just like huddle up, but.
Yeah. So let's so it's our face. Let's go ahead and have the skateboard cat. Is that?
Cat. Yep.
Let's have her do her thing.
All right.
So she's gonna
be able to do.
She's just enjoying the night air. She doesn't even know the killer's
I don't
out.
think she's gonna have to take any more tear if she went 4 inches that way. But I mean, she could like search to get a gun or something, but like otherwise she's just gonna move toward that. But she's not gonna be able to do anything about it. How close should it be for an investigate? 2 inches.
Or 2 inches. Oh.
So she can actually be in range for that action choice next turn.
Okay. I mean, I think that sounds the best.
And then we're gonna say that she took another jump scare here, though.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So then we need D10.
Yep.
There you go.
You keep rolling under the table.
3. What is my jump scare result?
Flickering lights. So since there's no lights,
Thank you.
the moon flickers on and off. We'll do my characters first because I think I'm the most hurting here. So both my characters are going to get another point of terror. And I'm going to go ahead and have my doctor make 2 quick actions. So she's going to do, she's going to psychoanalyze herself for 3. So that heals 3 from her. And then she'll do 2 from Ranger Sandy. So they both end up with 5 terror, which is still not the best. But that's both her quick actions.
Okay.
And then she's basically just buying time for Ranger Sandy to get out of there. She's like, I need you to listen to me. And I need you to do the right thing. So Ranger Sandy will move 8 inches.
That way?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then Dr. Grange can't do anything because she used both her quick actions to psychoanalyze her. And then Max?
Well, so we're saying 4 inches to proximity for a fear token?
Yeah, I think you're far enough away.
And what can he make if a female move direct? So I give her a free move action toward him.
The bad thing? If it moves, we take terror. You mean Dr. Grange?
Yeah. It says his skill, Baby Blues, may give a female model within his awareness a free move action directly toward Max once per turn.
Sure, that sounds good.
He's got 10-inch awareness.
So you're flashing your Baby Blues at an older woman.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, he should just continue on. Yeah,
he's got 4-inch range if you're able. You mean to? Okay. Here you might be able to smash everything.
All right. So he'll come in. Is that? Yeah. So he'll go there.
And then that should be all of his action.
Yeah. So I'm not positive I'm gonna survive this. Turn 4.
Positivity day.
So roll to see if these activate.
1.
So the first one, the lights flicker on and off and it goes away.
Okay.
Next one.
Oh, we've been adding.
We'll add 1 at the end.
Okay. 8.
Roll again for the killer. We'll add another one for the scenario.
7.
So that's above. She's technically enraged. She'll now critical on a 1 to 3.
Okay.
So killer phase. She will go after that.
We're not moving her though, right?
We're not. Okay. So she's probably going to have to go after the doctor again because they both have equal terror.
Okay.
So roll a d10.
Closest, highest terror.
Yeah.
6.
6. So yeah, she easily comes up here.
Okay.
All 3 of us gain our point of terror for watching her move.
Oh, yep. So now Max is above his fright limit.
Oh, is he? So that he'll get a penalty now for I think when he does skill checks.
Like a -1. Yeah.
She'll make her first attack. So I think it's a 15 on her. It's a 14, but she gets +6 because of my terror.
Ooh.
Or actually -6. Yeah. So she makes it. It'd be hard actually to miss that since I'm so frightened of her. So I take another point of terror and a wound.
Okay.
And a bleeding.
Ooh.
And then she will make her other attack, which she moves 3 inches directly away.
So take more terror.
Yeah, everybody gains another point of terror.
Jeez.
So Dr. Grange is up to 8 terror. Okay, so let me activate. It's our turn. So let me activate Dr. Grange
She can
first.
take 3 off, right?
Well, she can do it twice. So she's going to gain a wound from bleeding, but then she's going to cycle.
I can move you again.
It doesn't say she only can do it once. It just says a quick action. She can. Oh, I'm doing her abilities wrong. She can't remove it from herself.
Mm.
So technically, she would be up 3 more fright because I couldn't do it on myself, and Ranger Sandy should be down 2. So 6, 7, 8, 9. She is barely alive from terror. If she needs 1 more point of terror, she's dead. She can do her old take a breather thing, but she's only gonna last 1 round and she's gone.
And there's nothing that like I can do to help?
I think at this point, because she could try running away and pulling the killer with her. I think that's the best to do. But if I do a double move, she may trip. So I think I'm gonna pull it here so nobody can see the killer on me. Dr. Grange is gone. What do you want your... What's Max doing? Is he just gonna come over here and investigate?
Well, I was just trying to find out if there's anything that he can do, but he'd have to like roll to try to search the area to then find an item that might help you.
You're gonna see her walk is the problem. It's best, I think, in this scenario, not to look at her. Like, try to get stuff in between you and her.
Well, I mean, I can have him move back around that pack of trees. But actually, did we take the jump scare on that? Or was that one that we were...
Oh, you should have done a jump scare, and I should. I mean, you should do a jump scare.
Okay.
And I'll do one for the doctor here in a second. Yeah.
1.
You die. It's so horrible. Lunge. Place the killer base to base with the character and make an attack with attack. So she all of a sudden just comes here out of the woods.
But she doesn't move though, right? So that doesn't give me terrors.
Right. So yeah, because she didn't move technically.
Okay.
So she makes an attack number 1. How much terror do you have on you? 6. So she gets a +6 bonus. So minus if she got an 8. So yeah, she hit you.
Okay.
So you take 1 terror and 1 injury.
Okay.
And bleed.
Okay.
So then you would have lost. So that was on your movement. So you don't lose any more.
Yeah.
Yeah. And let's see what happens with Dr. Grange.
Well, okay.
I don't know where that went. So I also got a 1.
Uh-oh.
So she appears right next to Dr. Grange out of the woods. Let's see. Let's make sure she hits. If I roll a 20, she doesn't hit. I rolled a 1, so she criticals because she was frenzied, right? Was she frenzied still?
I don't know.
I don't know if she's still. I don't think she's still frenzied. So she definitely hit me. So she does in our fright and in our wound. So I'm still alive, but on my turn, the character's dead.
Okay.
I mean, or she win already. You still have 1 more action. Are you investigating?
I mean, I'm over the terror thing, and so what do I need to do for the? I'm at terror 7, which is fright 4 on his base.
So you're -6 from that. Like 1 or 2, unless you're gonna recover some of your horror. And you're probably gonna be the next she goes after.
It only bleeds off. Light token. So it only takes off 1 anyways.
Yeah, it only takes off 1. I mean, I guess the other thing you could do is you could wait till you don't really want to see her. You could do a double move into the woods so you can't see her, be close enough for this.
Maybe this is why there's like the arcs and stuff, because like...
Well, you could move into here and then not see her. I mean, I guess we could... Maybe we haven't been doing that right as far as there's line of sight and like it's just the front arc.
It didn't help you with the game as far as like there's base markings or anything like that. So.
Right.
Let's just assume he's going to try to investigate. I don't
Okay.
Any hope. He's got 2 luck, so I mean, we could reroll, I guess. This 10. So he's not got it. Let's just go ahead and spend a luck. Why not?
All right. He can always focus next turn.
Because he's got bleed now, too, and no one that can help him. 10.
So he's... All right, we're going to go for Ranger Sandy. She's going to do... if she does double move, though, she could potentially trip pretty easily as well. Because she's so scared now. So she's going to move 4, and then she's going to do... is it a recover? I think it's just a quick, right?
To take a breath?
Yeah. No, it's a long.
Yeah.
Oh, but the move is quick. So she'll do take a breath and move down 1 of her terror. So that way she gets a little bit more under control. Okay, and then she already went? Or no, she has.
not.
Okay.
So Cat has an awareness of 11.
So -2, so she's at 9. Do you want to focus and get +3?
I guess if we were. I mean, this is a mess.
You might as well.
So it'd be -2, 9, +3, a 12.
Right.
So 1 through 12 would succeed for her search the area thing.
Right.
No, I'm sorry, investigate thing.
So
19.
yeah.
So let's re-roll.
You
We
guys
got
got
2
luck?
luck as well.
Okay.
Yeah. These situations you put us in, Dave. There we go. So she's got 6.
All right. So she has.
Succeeded in
You can give her a token, so she's got a artifact.
Okay.
She could still move this turn away, right?
Yeah.
You should book it back to the well. You gotta drop that sucker off.
All right. So that we move this.
Yeah, you just remove it,
Okay.
or you just put it. You can use that for the marker
And
either
then,
way.
the ruler, please. You know what I think they should do? The war cry type of. We're not doing more jump scares. How's that going to be?
You should do another jump scare. She goes through. She's by herself in the middle of the woods at night.
You just want all these people to be nerds.
Roll a d10.
Okay.
It could be that Cat's the only one that survives this, if that skateboarder.
She hasn't get both the other things yet.
5. So I think that's that's tap on the shoulder. There's nobody close enough to where she gets another terror point.
Okay.
So that spot, every time she goes through it, somebody taps her on the shoulder. Maybe it's the ghost of whoever owned that saber.
Oh, maybe so.
And then that was it. That's all the characters.
Okay.
All right. Turn 5. Roll to see the fright token
Are we supposed
activates.
to get support character? That's turn 8.
8. Yep.
Jeez. Okay, fright tokens. D10.
1. They don't actually activate. No, we're turn 5, right?
Turn 5.
Yeah, they don't activate, but another one will come down.
Okay.
Killer phase. So she will attack if I roll anything but 20. So she kills the doctor. And then she'll move 3 inches away, so you'll take the
Does it
terror.
max?
Okay, so she shouldn't have moved here. She actually moves since she actually is basically base to base with you.
Oh, fun.
Because if she's not in base to base with anybody when she moves, she goes 3 inches for that second attack and moves towards somebody.
Fancy.
All right, so that was the killer phase. What's Max doing? He's already frightened
what's
beyond.
her wounds value?
She's got 8 wounds.
And then even the combat check is going to have a minus because of
All
his terror?
character skill checks. I think so, yeah. I don't think we're gonna survive this.
So he's got 8 terror right now. Did he just take
What's
more
his
terror because
fright?
she moved?
What's his fright?
4.
He has 8 terror. He's dead.
Really?
Once you have twice your terror, he's dead.
Oh, so he's already dead. Even if he didn't take another terror from her moving.
Right. So we can just have it as she moved towards him. He died as well after he saw the doctor.
The tunnel
So-
guy had a heart attack.
Right. So we have two survivors. Why don't we go with Cat first? Cat's the easiest.
She's just gonna scoot, man. So there's her 4 as I bash. There's forestry advice for. She can do the move with a 6, but she's gonna have to be another jump scare if she ended up over here.
I think it's fine not to do another one. I mean, she keeps getting tapped. Well, a person can only get tapped on the shoulder so many times.
I mean, that might
and not
actually be
scared.
fair because that's more than 2 inches from the base of that tree. So,
Yeah.
I wish they had a ruler like War Cry, Flexi. Make a Flexi knife.
Or a full cutlery set.
Yeah, Utica.
Um.
And then that's it for her because that's all she can do.
Right. So basically, as long as you make it,
How far do I need to be to pitch this thing into the hellhole? Hellhole?
it just says we have to carry him back to the well. So if you just touch the well,
Okay.
I mean, you could have gone and come and got another one too, but okay.
I don't
So
think that's advisable.
Ranger Sandy will go.
Make it.
That thing's coming after Ranger Sandy next, but Ranger Sandy, you have, I think that's actually 4. Do you have 4 terror on you? So you're not gonna be minus yet. So I think you're gonna do a 4-inch move, and investigates 2 inches.
Within 2 inches, yeah.
Well, she'll do a double move to get close enough. So next turn,
Do you have a jumpy scare or no?
Oh yeah, I will get a jumpy scare.
Man,
Thanks for reminding me.
I mean, not that I want
6. That's a jump scare again. So she's gonna go up to terror 5 because there's nobody close enough. This should be like the woods of knocking on someone's shoulder. Okay, so our 2 characters are gone. Turn 6. We're halfway through this. Remember, turn 8, at least it'll be someone to show up to help us. All right, you want to roll to see if the fright tokens activate?
Oh, because no one's around, she gets the terror. Well, that's interesting, though, because I didn't think about how you might end up with movement and stuff.
D10. Round 6. Actually, they always activate now.
3.
So we'll just say that's what happens. The first one, it moves 6 inches towards the nearest. I don't know who's nearer here.
Probably cat.
All right. And then the other one?
3.
I think that's the same thing, right? No, that's it flips all lights and then disappears. And then we put another one down for the scenario.
Okay.
Killer activates. Roll a d10. What's your she'll move towards Ranger Sandy.
3.
So she moves 3 plus 5. She moves 8 inches. Oh. So she's gonna move right about there. So she's coming along the sides of the wood. That's Ranger Sandy now. I guess Sandy could have seen her move. I think we should start. We'll have to look at the rules about the arcs. I think
it's either got to be that we should institute an arcs thing, or that, like, regardless of the scenario, day or night or weather, it should be that the awareness.
So it'll be Survivor's turn. We'll have Sandy go first. She'll take a moment of respite, so she goes down fright, and then she will attempt to investigate. So she has awareness 11, minus 2, so it's a 9. Yeah.
Allegedly.
12. I'll use a luck point because she really just needs to grab this and get away.
Hey!
4. Okay, so she's out of luck.
Oh, is anybody bleeding, by the way? My guy was dead anyway.
My guys died that were bleeding. So she's got that. So next round she can start heading back. So what's Kat gonna do?
She needs to move twice to even get in the range, I think. Because it said, well, are we saying it has to be in base contact, or?
It's like, I think in theory it's supposed to be like everybody brings it back and you end the game in base to base contact with well. But I think we say she touches it and then moves on. She just threw it in.
Okay, so she still needs to move again if that was her 4.
Yeah.
All right, so.
But you could use the rest of your movement like 3. Like you could just be like you're just skating by. You know what I mean? Like.
Oh, okay.
Because a free action just kind of
dropped off the one.
Yeah.
Thing,
you want to go towards this one since the killer's coming towards
so.
me.
So 3 more, I guess we can say. She at least ends up that way.
All right. Okay. And then turn number 7.
I wonder if the giant ones are not.
So these will activate automatically first. So do you want to roll a d10 to 9? So that means the killer.
Up here.
Well, what's going to happen is roll it again. 10. So she's frenzied. So she crickles on 1 to 3. And then roll for this one. 6. So it just moves towards you.
I'm trying to move.
And then another one comes in the center because it's Wellspring of Evil.
So.
Okay, so turn 7. Oh yeah, because we just did the fright tokens. Yep. So she activates. You want to roll a d10? Yeah, I'll take the ruler. And she's gonna get plus 5, so she's gonna go 9. She's still not quite there yet. Sandy's gonna see her move though. So another point.
Anytime anybody sees them move within their awareness is what we're gonna say for now. But
yeah, I think we're gonna house roll it. So Sandy has an awareness of 11, so we'll see that's kind of your line of sight is whatever your awareness is in inches. That's what you can see. I guess it makes sense. Though the only thing that's gonna be weird is if you have like a character of awareness of 8. If they shoot a gun, they're not gonna be able to shoot as far as someone who has.
Well, but I mean, it makes sense if they can't even see or hear anything past 8. They definitely aren't gonna shoot at something past it. Let us know what you think at YouTube's.
Sandy's gonna activate. She's gonna do a double move, but I'm gonna have to. I'll have to roll to not trip. Ooh, I think she has tripped.
How come?
Because she did a double move and she's frightened above her value.
Oh shoot! I didn't even think of that. I wonder if I broke.
But if you're not frightened above your value, you're not gonna.
So far, Kat's been the one I've been double moving.
Right. So she double moved and then fell and took a point of injury.
Okay. So Kat is gonna take a terror point because of that token right near her, and then she's just gonna try to scoot. Scooting. You have the thing?
I do have the thing, so you just need to go over here and get this one.
Borrow the ruler if I could, sir. Why you gotta hand me blade first? That's cool. Cruel and unusual. 4. I don't know if I can veer a little ways out of the way there. 8 and actually 10 because of her ability. And I guess I avoided all the stuff. And the token stays, and she turned in the thing already, so that's it for me.
Okay. So then killer, round 8. So we're going to get a, we'll just say it's the ghost of Dr. Grange. Shows up in the middle,
Okay.
which is good, because in that way she'll attract the killer. We definitely needed that.
Okay.
Roll for the jump scares.
The fright tokens?
Fright tokens.
5.
So it'll move 6 inches. Actually move this way, because it's going to move towards her.
Okay. Oh, the tokens will even go towards the...
Yep.
3?
And I think... Actually, let's look at supporting characters of that. I think something happens with the fright token. They might disappear when they get close.
And a transfer of terror or whatever kind of thing?
Actually, it won't go... Sorry, I'm sorry. It shouldn't go towards her. It goes here.
Okay.
But this one will automatically go away because it's within 6 inches of her.
Okay.
And then the new one pops out, and it automatically should go away because it's within 6 inches of her.
Okay.
And technically... Yeah, this one goes away too.
Oh.
Unless it's the last one out. The last one out never goes away.
Okay.
So we could just say it's the one in the middle that popped in.
Okay.
So basically, maybe it's the second camp counselor. Maybe it's the sister to Dr. Grange. It's the other Dr. Grange. Yeah.
Right.
She shows up and she's like, there's nothing like ghosts. And then the fright goes away. Killer activates. So the killer will move towards her.
D10?
Yes.
Plus whatever?
She has no pluses right now because she has no fright until her turn. Until our turn. 4. So she just moves 4 inches. Boop. But anybody who sees her move gets... so Stranger Sandy gets another point of terror.
And then what about Cat? She got awareness 11. I don't know if that was in range. No, it's not.
No, I think you are.
12
This
or
is
13?
this is
12, 13.
this is 12.
Is it?
Mm-hmm. And like, yeah, you're definitely within sight.
No, 13.
Is it?
Yeah.
4, 8, 10, 12 to here, I guess. So
I got 11.
okay, you're fine.
Internet, let us know.
All right. Well, I'll do her first. She's standing up and she's just moving 4 inches. Like, I don't want to look at anything. It's horrible.
Oh no, we don't want to really go to that.
Yeah. She's just.
Run away.
What is
Let's do the double move thing towards the thing.
But your double move is like
4 inches, then 6 inches.
4 inches, and then 6. So you're gonna be able to investigate
But
next
jump
turn.
scare, right? Because
Yeah, jump scare. You're coming back in here, so you probably You'll probably just get someone hitting your shoulder.
A 10.
Oh, that's not actually. You might have just summoned the killer.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, screams in the distance. Move all fright tokens D10 inches. So roll a D10.
8.
So
I have like an innate ability here. I don't understand.
So this moves like towards you.
Oh.
That's all happens. So normally you get, a little tap on the shoulder. This time you got all right. So turn 9. Fright tokens. You want to roll to see this activates?
We don't get more supporting characters, right? Just one comes out at
Right.
7.
It will move 6 inches. Actually, I think that's technically a 9 because we still had a +2 because of her. So roll again. 10. So she was technically frenzied if something happens this turn. And 1 pops out. 1 always has to stay out. So
fright token didn't.
It did, but since it's a +2 to the roll, which gave us a 9.
Got it.
On a 9, it usually replaces the killer. The killer's already out, so instead you roll again. If it's above the wound total, it frenzies. If it's below the wound total, I think it just moves towards you.
Okay. And what's her wound? That she has 5?
She's at 8.
Oh, okay, monster at 8.
So killer phase. She should have 1 fright token on her from last turn from being next to this.
Okay.
No, she can't be next to it. Technically, that should not be activating because
it goes away.
It goes away, but if it's the last one, it has to stay. So we can just say it doesn't get.
Okay.
So roll a D10.
D10.
5. All right. You don't see her, but Ranger Sandy sees her.
Oh.
Sandy, you're at an 8. 2 more, and you're. Okay, so Kat, you want to see if you pick this up?
Is it within 2 inches? I can do my.
Yep.
Straight. Okay, so then cat is only got terror 2, awareness 11. And
So it's just -2 because you're not above your fright.
So we're doing the investigate.
Yeah. She could focus if you went to +3, like really.
I feel like she should.
Okay, so.
Well, what do you think?
Yeah, I think because I'll give you 12.
Okay.
12 or
so
less.
plus 13.
-2.
-2.
What?
Back to 12. So 1 to 12 succeeds. Why?
2. So yeah, she got
it. Cool.
So she's just like skateboarding around while everybody else is dying. All right, I'm gonna do another.
This is like discreetly a skate, like a pro skating, not pro skating, but like.
You know what's gonna happen? She's gonna witness this character in the middle die, and then get. Well, it won't be immediate.
Crazy and die herself.
Yeah. So she's gonna do a double. I'm probably gonna fall and hurt myself. I did. But it's fine. It's
fell
fine.
over?
Yeah, I can take the physical
I wonder
wounds.
if like falling over, they shouldn't be able to see anything, right? Like
You fell on your face?
More if you're on the ground and not really aware.
But she can hear it. She can hear it. Like all the bone snapping. Turn.
10?
Yeah, turn 10. We only got 2. You got a book back. I got a book back.
We
All
only
right,
have 2 more?
fright tokens. So you want to roll see what that one does.
3.
It'd be a 5. It'd move 6 inches.
Wait, does it stay even at all because of being in proximity to the NPC?
Yeah, that's so weird that the NPC shows up. I mean, I guess what we
The
could
NPC
say.
shows up in the middle. Is that what they're saying?
Yeah, so I guess what we could say is that it just freezes the well of evil. Killer phase.
D10.
Yeah, and actually we don't have an awareness on them, so she probably already has 1 terror from last turn, seeing her walk.
Oh shoot, we didn't do that.
No. So do a D10, yeah. 2. Oh, that may actually not be. Well, it'd be 3 because she's got a point of terror now. So yeah, I'd get to her. She just walked, and then she'd attack. It's a 14 plus. She has 2 terror on her. Should flip them like this. She hits, so she would kill her.
Oh.
And then she'd make her secondary.
Wait, she has 3 damage?
She already had 2 on her, and she'll do 1, and she only can take 3.
Oh,
right.
It's because she does a damage and a terror.
Yeah, but it wouldn't matter as long as she has terror, because she had 2 terror.
She died from heart.
Yeah, and then she would move. So Sandy actually saw the death and the movement. Ranger Sandy's dead.
Oh no!
And I already spent my luck. So yeah, Ranger Sandy dies.
Ah!
She after seeing the other doctor die, Ranger Sandy dies.
The Grange family's not having a good
It is not.
weekend or whatever.
You could still technically pick that one up if you can.
Yeah, because they get all the back more than 1 round. So the
Character phase of the remaining character.
10 inches. I mean, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
4 and then 6.
Yeah. So 10. Yeah. So 4, and then like 6. You gotta get the other one though.
Yeah.
All right, and that's it for the character phases because everybody else is dead.
That's right.
Turn 11, tick-tock. This will now activate. 4, so it will move towards you. I mean, it's basically gonna be right at you. Killer will activate. 6. You do you have any terror on you?
2.
Yeah, so she has +2, so she's right here.
Oh, lovely.
She'll make her attack, so you have 2 terror on you. You saw her walk,
Mm-hmm.
so you just gain another terror.
Lovely.
She has a 14 plus 3. She misses.
Oh.
And then she'll do her walking.
Amazing.
And then she causes another terror.
I
Yep.
wonder if we're not meant to. I wonder if we're supposed to have her that even like her normal moves accrue terror.
It says
Get, like,
every
2
time she
characters.
moves. Yeah, I mean, we can go over it after the game, but like.
We've had like 2 characters essentially die primarily to terror only. So.
All right, double movement.
All right.
What's your fright? Are you above your fright value?
I'm at the fright value.
You can
4.
always spend your luck token to remove 2 fright.
Do I need to? I mean, I'm at accrue 1 right off, right?
Yeah, you're going to accrue 1 right off. You could spend your luck.
To remove 2.
Yeah.
Let's do that. So there's
So you're down to
2.
2.
But now 3 activating,
Yeah, so you're 3.
and then she can move her 10 inches.
Yeah, I think the key here is to keep your luck to remove terror. To keep all the characters surviving.
Black
the first
Sight.
go around.
Put the same measures and stuff on the other side if it's possible. I know you gotta actually. I guess that's not that easy to do in a laser thing. Never mind. Ignore my comments.
You need to get that one.
I can get it on the way.
Yeah,
Okay.
you need to skip over there, pick that up this
So
round.
we're not good with range wars.
And then
This is my tile
So,
or
4.
square-based
So you could be like
there.
right here and pick it up.
Well, but I can't just turn because
It's a free action to pick it up.
it is.
You just gotta go buy it. Yeah.
Oh, because I don't have to investigate anymore.
Right.
I have to go collect the thing.
Right.
Okay,
So you got it.
Yep.
So Cat's just like, all the people are dead, but I'm still gonna do
Pro
this.
Skater.
All right, turn 12.
Katrina Hawk.
Final turn, and we forgot another one of these came out here.
Oh, okay.
So roll to activate.
I leave it nice in there.
4, so it's gonna go 6 inches towards you,
Oh, lovely.
or 4 inches, sorry. Or yeah, 6 inches. This one. 8. So that would roll again.
1.
I think technically that replaces the killer, but the killer's already out. So I'll have another fright token pop out.
Yep.
Killer activates. How much fright do you have on you?
3 of 4.
Okay. 9. Oh, geez. Yeah, she's just like, hi. So you just gained another terror.
Okay.
So how much do you have on you?
4 of 4.
Okay, so let's see. She gets so she needs a 10. No, she needs an 18 or less to hit you. She hits you for 1 injury, 1 terror, and a bleed effect.
Oh, lovely.
And then she'll do her second walking away, 3 inches. So you gain another terror. What's your fright value?
6 of 4.
Oh, so you can go all the way to 12. So she's actually pretty. No, you have your 4.
4 is only 8 cap.
Oh. Oh, okay. All right. So what this is gonna come down to, because at the start of your turn you're gonna gain 1. You're at 8 caps. That means when you hit 8, you die. So you'll go up to 7, right?
Mm-hmm.
So start your turn. You gain 1.
Yep.
She's at 7. Then she has to do a double move to make it here. So if you trip on the double move.
Oh, it's like Hail Mary time.
Right. Yep. So
All right.
basically, Cat has
Activating, accruing her 7th terror.
because this is like if you go 6 inches on that initial move, that's still not far enough.
No,
right?
she can't go 6 to start. She has to
Okay.
go 4 and then can go
Yeah.
6.
So then she has to go 4.
So-
Well, she'll make it to there, and then you need to see if
so
she.
there's 4.
Oh,
then...
you know what? She'll make it no matter what because you do it after you move, and then you do a trip.
Oh, so. Oh. Well,
So
yeah,
you-
because even if she tripped, it's only going to be a wound.
Right.
So she's made it. She's dropping off all the stuff, and the curse is broken.
How do you feel? She's the only one who survived.
Confused. This scenario is harder.
Yeah, that scenario was a lot harder. All right, so that was a ton of fun. The more we play this game, though, we probably, I think we're going to come into some house rules that we've been talking about where for awareness, we feel like for line of sight rules, it should be where your awareness is how far you can see. Because in a scenario, I mean, like I think this scenario is very frightening. I did not expect our characters to die right away. We should definitely use luck. You can use luck to reduce your terror by 2 points. We should definitely done that more. Like Dr. Granger should have done that once. She might have lasted a little bit longer, but definitely, this is definitely one of the games I think where with this killer in this scenario, you're gonna die. A lot of your people are gonna die if you make it, and then like you barely made it.
I mean, we lucked out in the truest sense because I think it was that only because we broke the curse on the second action choice that our last surviving character could make. Because otherwise we would have had to roll to see if she might have tripped, smashed her skull open on the base of the well, bled to death there even after having broken the curse or something. Who knows?
Right.
But nothing good will come of it.
And it's only because you had Cat with a skateboard. Really, the skateboard is what saved you.
Yeah, Katrina Hawk, pro skater.
Yeah. Because she was amazing. She just glided over, got that one. She came back, dropped it off, glided over, got this other one. Glided over to the Ranger
Over all
Sandy's
these
dead
bodies.
body. Just like, give me that one. All the meanwhile, this thing's like behind her, like kind of crawling forward.
It's a very circular curse.
So, anyway, like, subscribe, share. We'll do more of these. I'm not sure how many more we'll get before Halloween, but we'll definitely do more Black Site Studio games.
And let us know what your house rules might be or what your interpretation of some of these rules that
Oh yeah, for
we're
sure.
learning more about are. I'd be interested to learn about that.